Welcome everyone to the TJ Speak Show. I'm your host TJ. If you like this channel, please subscribe and press the like button. Okay, today is May 27th, year 2023, and it's 5:03 p.m. So let's get it, guys. Okay, so today's topic is discussing, you know, Democrats giving away black people shit. So I was inspired today to do this show, um, just off the cuff, because I've read something in the newspaper this morning. You know, I was planning on doing a show tomorrow as well, but I had to take time out of my day because, guys, I tell you, I cannot tolerate this any longer. Um, I live in New York City. I am reading a newspaper. It was in ABC 7, New York, this morning, where we discussed Mayor Adams, Democrat Mayor Adams, whatever his name is, um, discussing with the governor Hochul about how to have migrant centers in New York City using SUNY campuses, the state of New York college campuses. Now, guys, I mean, that was it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I just can't take it no more. So I had to get on air today and talk about this. Democrats giving away our shit. Did anybody else know that? Do anybody else sees this? Do you see what's going on? Because sometimes I feel as a Black American, especially a foundational Black American, that I may be a limited amount of in the community, among the limited amount of people in the community that notice. Wait a minute. Why every time the Democrats want to be charitable, they charitable with my money? Okay, Black people? Do we get a discount on taxes? Are we getting paid reparations? You know, the same party that voted against the 14th Amendment. Okay, well, let's go back. The Democrat Party fought in the Civil War as Confederates to keep our black behinds in slavery. Then they refused to vote for the 14th Amendment. Then the Democrat Party refused to vote for the Civil Rights Act. Yes, it was Lyndon B. Johnson that signed the bill, but his plan was to get you black people to believe that Democrats suddenly liked you. He knew that if I can just get these fools to believe that we like them, maybe we could stay in power. Okay? Fast forward to 2023. You know, we have Joe Biden in office, all right, with his shady ballots that came like a month later after the election. Now he's elected by the politicians in office. And what Joe Biden did was kick everything up a notch. Okay? And so, what I'm touching on today, guys, if I'm not being clear enough, is the hidden racism behind all of the Democrats' charity feelings. There is a hidden racism underneath it all. It's not like these are good hearted people. You know, it's unfortunate. We wish that things can change. We wish that some racist people can stop being racist. But it doesn't seem like that's happening. And as a Black American, I'm sorry, I'm paying attention. Okay? I got to pay attention because this is affecting my wallet. Okay? We could all look at our paychecks where they basically take half of it for taxes. Okay? And now You can't. You don't have access as a working person to the resources that you're paying for. Okay. And so, gathering experience, observation, it's come to my conclusion that this whole immigrant bullshit, this is all part of their racism. This is part of their racism again. They racist behavior. One day, I'm by myself right now. A lot of people is not going to tell you what I'm telling you on these other channels because they got a boss that's white. I'm independent. I don't work for anybody, and I don't get paid by anybody. So I can kind of tell you the truth. Okay, I have the freedom of telling my people, all people of America, the truth. All this charity with the immigrants, that's a part of their Jim Crow 2.0. Okay? The same party in the same country in America that refused to pay reparations, right? Put the black people in slave for God knows how long, over 200 years, right? Promised the black people citizenship. What they do when we became citizens allegedly in 1860, okay? What they do? They enacted the Jim Crow laws, our lovely Democrat Party, right? Fought us tooth and nail for 100 goddamn years. 100 goddamn years of fighting the same black people. And then suddenly, 1964 Civil Rights Act finally passed because we were supposed to be citizens. Okay? Just like I've listened to Malcolm X. Malcolm X made a very good point, guys. He said back in the 1960s, he said, we're supposed to be citizens here in America. Correct? So if you're a citizen, why is there a need to have civil rights? The Constitution is promised to the citizens of America. So there really shouldn't have been a need for civil rights. If you consider me a citizen, why come no one respects black people citizenship, black American citizenship, the descendants of slaves? We fought in the Civil War for this citizenship. We endured for this citizenship, but it's not respected. Okay? And so we fast forward to 2023. We got Joe Biden in office. We got the fake Kamala Harris in office. And what are they doing, people? What are they doing? Are they making your lives better? Is Kamala Harris allegedly black fighting for your reparations? Oh no. She got all the charity in the world with your money, with your cash. Okay? Have the nerve to fight the Republicans right now, fighting Senate House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy. They fighting him on cutting taxes. Now, am I going to be the only person in America complaining about this? The only black American complaining about this? About how the Democrat Party keep using our damn money for their charity? Get some dough. If you want to pay for all of these migrants, you want to pay for them, you go get the rich people to pay for them. Don't give them one dime of my money. Because I'm real tired of white folks in Washington. They majority white. Taking my goddamn cash and giving it away like I don't need it. Giving them out colleges. Wasn't we promised college and education? What are they doing? They flooding out schools with their charity cases. Have you guys seen your kids' school lunch? Did you look at your kids' school lunch? They're barely feeding your children because they got to split the food school lunch money with all the migrant kids that showed up. You having a dinner party for 4 people and 20 people show up. And this is the situation that we in. So guys, unfortunately, this Memorial Day is a great day, but I had to take a pause because I got plenty of time for this. What's that song? I just looked at my watch. I got time today. Fucking, I'm crossing the line today. For real. I'm sick of this. And I can't be the only black person out here complaining. Y'all people want to march. You talking about, oh, Donald Trump is racist. Donald Trump is racist. He didn't let us in his apartment building. Do you people realize the Democrats been giving away the affordable housing for decades? Your affordable housing? Wonder why you're in a shelter for 5 years? Wonder why you're waiting for that apartment and it never comes through? Because Democrats done put you behind all these lovely migrants they feel charitable for. Too bad they're not giving you none of that charity. Sit up there and slaved your people for hundreds of years. Beat you down as a citizen for the next 100 years after that. And then they have no reparations for you. But they got plenty of charity with your damn money. Talking about Donald Trump. Do you know how many black people homeless today? Because the Democrat Party prioritized all of the migrants, that people don't speak English. They prioritize them just, look, how convenient. They're prioritized over me. The downtrodden, the people that's been oppressed in this country for hundreds of years. Everybody else that come over here is priority over you. Did you realize that? Are you paying attention? You can't get a job. Now they got, what's going on in Florida? The governor, DeSantis, said he want American people to get those jobs. And what are your black leaders telling you? What are your black leaders telling you? You're getting shot up in Chicago, poverty in Detroit, with no job. What are they telling you? To turn down the jobs in Florida so you could look out for some migrants. Do they ever tell the migrants to look out for you? Anybody look out for black people? We sitting here marching by ourselves and fighting for reparations by ourselves, folks. It's time for black people to wake up. And them jobs, all them brothers that's just fresh out of prison trying to start their life over, you could use those jobs picking up that fruit. And you could work with any other job at nighttime. Wouldn't that be smart? You could pick the fruit in the daytime, make a little money, make some money, get 2 jobs to make ends meet. And guess what? You can go to school at night and build yourself up. They telling you the secrets out there, but we don't have black leaders in this community. Black people do not have leaders. We have sellouts, people that get paid to sell you out. That's the Al Sharptons, the Roland Martins, and anybody else on the media. Telling you black people who's out here getting shot and killed, unemployed, not to go get those jobs in Florida. Now, you lucky you got me, TJ. I'm the only one going to tell you the truth. And the truth is, Florida's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a lot of space. It's sunshiny, it's clean. And baby, go get those jobs. If you ain't got nothing going on for where you at right now, you need to get the first bus ticket down to Florida and get yourself an apartment and get to work, because they say they got plenty of jobs. Sitting up there in a small town somewhere or somewhere in the inner city with nothing, broke. You don't even got no cigarettes. Get smart. Get your check on the first and leave. Florida is beautiful. It is ripe for the taking. And I don't see nothing wrong with black people building a population in Florida. Sounds good to TJ. Sounds good to me. So let me see. Is there anything else I want to talk about today? Real quick before I get back to, living my life. Let me see. So we talked about Donald Trump. They complained about Donald Trump, and they giving away our apartments. Okay. Let's see here. Now, we pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about today. Let's see here. Just like I said, we're talking about Biden, the Democrats, kicking it up a notch with their systemic racism giving away all the black people resources to the immigrants. If you don't have a budget for the migrants, which there is none, there is a limited budget for immigrants. There ain't no budget for illegal immigrants. If you don't have a budget, leave my taxes, leave my resources alone. Okay? The Democrats are desperate. They're desperate right now, flooding all these people here, hoping and praying they get someone to like them, to vote for them. It's just another symptom of what's been going on for years under our noses. A lot of black people did not notice, but thank God there's Biden kicking it up a notch. All of the hidden racism, racist policies they enacted. Um, he's kicking it up about 10 times, at least 10 times fold. Now it's becoming obvious to the average American person. Yes, they are taking your resources. All those illegal immigrants, you're paying for them. Yes, that is true. They can't hide it no more because they took so many resources. There's nowhere to put these people. And now they want to give them your college campuses that you pay taxes for, so you can send your kids to school so they can get a better life. Now that's up for grabs too. Have you not noticed? Everything you pay for, everything you contribute to, they giving away. Just giving it away. Can't give you reparations though. Go ahead and ask your lovely Democrats that most black people have been voting for the last 60 years. Ask them for some reparations. See what they tell you. Start paying attention, people. Start paying attention. Because this is not a game. This is not a joke. The Democrats are the perpetrators of systemic racism. And they actually have the nerve to get on TV and speak about racism as if it was not them, as if they didn't do it. Black people have been under Democrat legislation for over 60 years. So if there's systemic racism, they're the ones that did it. And this is a part of systemic racism. Taking the poor black people resources, the struggling black people, the people you never paid reparations to, okay? Taking their resources and giving it to illegal immigrants, people that broke the law. Do they let black people get away with breaking the law? Do they sign a bill for asylum for black people? What about a black sanctuary city? Do we get that? But they got plenty of charity with your money. Okay, folks, that is all for today. Got that off my chest. I'm very happy about that. Life is too short. You have to live life to the fullest. I hope everybody have a wonderful day, rest of the day. Enjoy your family and enjoy your friends. And, make sure you keep that energy and keep up that fight. Love you guys. Bye.